Look, you can just lay right down here in the sand like this, right beside a cow. Big misconception that cows are mistreated. I mean, look at this. The American dairy industry is doing a phenomenal job with our food. Usually we're out here in this field, but as you can see, it's snow covered, but we're actually heading to Wisconsin. Wisconsin, which is the cheese capital of the world, and we're going to meet a guy out there that I'll show you later in the video. Some of you may follow this guy, which we'll introduce. That's a little surprise later in the video. But some of you may know me just solely in this field for vegetable production. Some of you guys may not know what I really do when I'm not out here in the field. I trim dairy cows' feet. I'm like a farrier for dairy cows. There's a bacteria that cows get. It's known as digital dermatitis. I sell a product that the cows actually walk through to sanitize their feet. This digital dermatitis is like, one would say, like athlete's foot. So this product that we sell helps clean those or sanitize the feet so they do not get this digital dermatitis, which is very, very painful for the cows. So follow along. We're getting ready to fly out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're going to head to Appleton, Wisconsin. Now we're at the Philly airport. Appleton, Wisconsin is where we're heading. Let's go.
Foot baths, do a little bit of trimming with Pedro, make a couple videos.
I thought I was filming.
That's my turn. You're next.
Oh, all right. Here we are, Field to Food family. Look who we ran into, Aaron Lavoie, the Midwestern hoof trimmer. We did a little collaborating in there. You show me how to be better at editing videos. So now we're going out to do the job that I really do with cows and learn how we take care of digital dermatitis in their feet.
4 bottles yesterday after you got out.
What's that?
I threw away 4 bottles yesterday after you got out.
That's what all hoof trimming trucks look like. All right, Field of Food family, we're back in the truck with Aaron Lavoie. We're heading out to the farms right now. There's the guy right here, the famous Midwestern hoof trimmer.
Hello.
So Aaron, how important are foot baths and foot health as being a top hoof trimmer for dairy cows? How important is the foot bath?
Is probably the largest impact that we could have on a cow. The largest impact overall on a cow for the least amount of money. I mean, there's a lot of important things: nutrition, stalls, comfort. There's a lot of important things, but for the amount of money it costs to run a proper foot bath, I don't think there's anything else that can have as high of an impact on milk production, conception rate, profitability in general. So for me, it's a no-brainer. One of the most important things on a farm, along with all hoof health.
Right, so Aaron Lavoie, some of you guys may follow his videos. He does a phenomenal job on what my main job is, other than the produce and the field that you guys are most used to. Is he trims cows just like I do, but he does a phenomenal job on his channels and his social media accounts.
But I trim them a little better than you do.
We'll cut that out, but he probably does. He's trained a lot of foot trimmers, but he does a great job of explaining why it is important that we trim cows' feet so they produce more milk, safe milk. That is why you're going to see some of the foot baths in here. We're going to show you some of the cows going through foot baths, the liquid chemical that we use to sanitize their feet. Like I said earlier, digital dermatitis that we're trying to control, which is very painful to cows. I referenced earlier that it's kind of like athlete's foot. So this chemical, this liquid that they walk through a couple times a week helps control that. So follow along as we get to the farm and we'll show you some of this stuff. Anything else, Aaron?
Just tell them that you No, it's the chemical that we're going out to view on the farms is the same one that you and I both work with, primarily Ultra 2-in-1, but all agrochem products.
Yeah. Okay guys, so we just got to one of the farms where Aaron and his crew are trimming. So like I said to you earlier, that is one of my jobs. So you're gonna actually see Aaron doing, and one of his guys doing some trimming. So we'll get some footage there. We're gonna go into the barn here. It's a beautiful farm. It's a robotic farm. They do a phenomenal job on taking care of their cows. You'll see some of the sand in here. So I'm just gonna go in and get some footage of this farm, and Aaron and his guys trimming some feet. So as you can see, Aaron, he really doesn't work too much. He's just over there talking.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel, I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
As you can
watch it here, these girls will lick you to death.
Really?
They are the friendliest cows.
So we just left the one farm where you guys saw some of the cows going through the foot baths like I was telling you about. But what amazes me, guys, is you can see what the dairy industry does for your food and your milk source. These clean, amazing barns. I mean, look at these cows. They're laying in sand. Sand, you can just lay down here. Look at this sand. They're like they're at the beach. Look how comfortable those cows are. Look, you can just lay right down here in the sand like this, right beside a cow. What do you say, Big Mama? That's the Midwestern hoof trimmers. You can lay right here with these cows, right in this beautiful sand. Look at that. Tell me cows ain't comfortable in the dairy industry in the U.S.
Clean and
Big
dry.
misconception that cows are mistreated. I mean, look at this. Cows all over the place. The American dairy industry is doing a phenomenal job with our food.
It's a misconception that big farms can't do a good job with the cows, and this proves that wrong. These are as comfortable as any.
I mean, this is a family farm. Most people think that this is a factory farm. This is a family farm.
A Vietnam veteran-owned family farm.
Yeah?
Yes.
But this sand just amazes me. We have a lot of sand in Pennsylvania, but out here in Wisconsin, they are doing a great job of the sand. I mean, this just blows my mind. Again, you guys got to look at this sand. This is like flour. That's just like flour. There isn't a rock in that sand. I mean, I just laid down with a cow. I mean, that's pretty cool.
And you didn't even get poop on you.
No. I better, before I fly back to PA, better clean up a little.
Clean that off.
Might want to clean that off. Okay guys, I'm still at this same farm where I was laying down in that bed, and as you can see, here's another foot bath that's going to control that athlete's foot that we talked about. So the cows have just been right up in here. The cows just came out of their parlor. They're going to come down this raceway right here. This is what we call return alley. But they're going to walk down this alley right here, and they're going to go through right about where Aaron's standing. And that's how these cows do this all the time. 2 to 3 days a week, they walk through that solution that we manage for farms to prevent that digital dermatitis that we talked about. That's very painful for the dairy cows, the athlete's foot. So as you can see here, in a minute or two, when these cows come down, we're not going to push them. They're going to come down, and like I said, they're going to walk through this foot bath. It's an actual foot bath right down here. Let's go down. And there's a solution in this foot bath here. This is the foot bath that I was talking about, guys. They're going to walk through this solution. I'm going to set the camera up here so you guys can see how they walk through this foot bath. Like I said, that's a pretty important part to the dairy industry, to take better care of cows. You know, years ago we didn't do that, and there was a lot more lame cows. Remember I said know your farmer, not Google? The reality of it was we did have more lame cows than we do now. And this farm is a prime example. As you can see, these cows, just beautiful cows. The American ag industry, especially the dairy industry, is doing a phenomenal job of taking care of cows. So anyway guys, thanks for joining in. Thanks to the Midwestern Hoof Trimmer for taking me on a tour of the beautiful farm country in Wisconsin and showing you guys a little bit other than the produce field of what I do. Make sure you go and follow this guy right here, make sure you go and follow the Midwestern Hoof Care on YouTube, because Hoof Trimmer, Midwestern Hoof Trimmer?
Yeah.
Midwestern Hoof Trimmer?
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty...
Hoof Care is my trimming business name.
Oh, you're pretty famous on YouTube, aren't you?
Not really.
No? All right. Anyway, make sure you go follow this guy, because he sets a standard of what hoof trimming should be like and how we take care of our cows.
Ooh, cold out here.
Yeah, it's cold out here.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Catch you on the flip-flop.
Catch you on the flip-flop. And like always, guys, it ain't sunny out here. Somewhere up there, like I always say, just remember that it's 76 and sunny somewhere. See you.